One thing that should be in every single car, and I never drive anywhere without it, not even across town. And no, it's not because I'm an EMT. It's because after 15 years on the job, I've seen how fast things can go from normal to terrifying. I've seen people frozen on the side of the highway after a crash, holding their phones, shaking while someone's bleeding right next to them. I've seen hikers come back from a weekend trip with deep cuts that could have been stopped in seconds. I've seen insect bites swell up on the road, allergic reactions miles from any help. The truth is, you don't need a major accident for things to go bad. Sometimes it's a busted hand from changing a tire, a sprained ankle on a trail, or a small cut that just won't stop bleeding. That's why I always keep one thing in my truck: a proper first aid kit. Not the cheap plastic kind with a few band-aids, but the kind that's built for real emergencies. The one I use has everything I've ever needed on a rescue call: bandages, pressure wraps, and those zip stitch closures that seal deep cuts in seconds. I've used them more times than I can count, and every time it meant someone got to go home instead of the ER. I got mine from SurviveX on Amazon, not because I care about brands, but because they actually include those zip stitch closures that can seal deep cuts fast. It's not about being paranoid, it's about being ready, because out there, when something happens, you don't get a second chance to wish you'd packed the right gear.